Hi guys, my name is Crystal. Welcome into my channel. So this reading is going to be for Taurus. Okay, this is going to be for the last week of May. I'm going to be checking the energy, see what it is that you need to know, see what it is that is coming towards you. I'm going to be using this deck, and I had it in this baggie. This was the original baggie that the deck came in, but I just have like a whole bunch of random crystals inside of the bag. So that could be significant to you, Taurus. Maybe you're needing to get some crystals. Maybe even like go to a crystal shop, get some Palo Santos, okay? Upping your spiritual protection. All right, could be significant at this time, okay? So it was 11:40 when I started the reading. So number 6 is significant. Virgo is also significant to you, Taurus. Okay, I could be talking to a Taurus who is really overly critical of themselves at this time, all right? Something could also be balancing out within your life as well. All right, so I'm gonna get a few more shuffles. I've seen the sacral chakra twice. Okay, so the sacral is significant, Taurus. Okay, so let's shuffle one more time. And then I'm gonna cut and we're gonna see what's going on for Taurus for the last week of May. Okay, so we have eye in the sky, higher perspective, another viewpoint, recognize the interconnectedness and mindset. This is card number 29. Okay. So let's see what's going on for Taurus. Alrighty, so we have hidden vortex, intense energy, conduits, earth's energy, amplify, power, healing, moving fast, and pull. Okay, so we have puzzle, missing piece of information, solving the problem, conundrum, mystery, clarity, and truth. And then we have safe haven and refuge, but this is coming out in the reverse. And this is actually card number 60. Okay, so it's in reverse, so it flew out in the reverse, but upright we see is 2 horses and they're like in their sanctuary. Okay, so that was in the reverse. All right, so there could be like a lot of intense energy around you, Taurus. Okay. You could have a really activated crown at this time. You could also have a really activated throat chakra as well. Maybe you're wanting to open up and speak your truth about something, okay? Or someone is wanting to come in, Taurus, and speak to you and clarify something, all right? Let's see, you know what? Let me use this deck right here. You could be seeing 3-11 as well, Taurus. So 3-11 and 4-11. Okay, what's this right here? Hidden vortex. When I just looked up, it was 429, so 411. So we have the 12th house, and this is in the reverse. So dreams, secrets, and spirituality. This is coming out in the reverse, okay? And then we have fire sign at the bottom in the reverse. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So Taurus, you could have had some type of conflict with a fire sign. all right? Or this could also be your energy, Taurus, because I did say that I saw the solar plexus in this other deck twice as I was shuffling. So there could be something about the energy around you right now that's hidden, okay? You could be looking and seeking and searching for some type of clarity, all right? Something could have happened that could have thrown off your solar plexus, all right? Okay, let's see. What's puzzle? Puzzle. Okay, so we have water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. What's safe haven? We have someone else, and it's in the reverse. So someone else is in the middle. Someone is trying to sabotage this. Okay, then we also have the 10th house. And then we have Leo in the reverse. So Taurus, automatically, I feel like you or someone else in your energy, okay, could be worried about their reputation. They could be worried about how they are perceived or how people look at them, okay? Maybe this person is worried about how people are perceiving the relationship that you may have with them, okay? With this 12th house energy, it is in the reverse, but it's kind of making me think, like, is there someone who was trying to hide a Taurus? Like, almost like somebody didn't want to be seen out in public with you, okay? And this, with this coming out, the 12th house in reverse coming out with hidden vortex, right? Intense energy, conduits, Earth's energy. I feel like it's almost something that you just can't see. It's something that's hidden, but it's like your intuition is just pinging, all right? Let's see, what's this 12th house in the reverse? And we have confession at the bottom of the deck. Someone has to tell you something, and then we have move on right behind that, and then we have the second house in the reverse. So somebody could want to tell you something, somebody could want to communicate with you, but this could be a person that you're ultimately going to be moving away from, because you could be seeing that they don't value you, okay? With the second house in the reverse. All right, so this is you moving on from people, places, and things that don't value you. What is, okay, what's this 12th house in the reverse? Okay, we have distance. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. And I just saw 818, so you could be seeing 818. What is water sign? Okay, so we have Pluto, a retrograde, manipulation, power struggles, and control issues. And Pluto right now is retrograde in the sign of Aquarius. And then we have, oh wow, Aquarius, the bottom of the deck. And then we have Libra, balance, diplomatic, and justice. I feel like somebody is emotional. Somebody is emotional, okay? Someone could be caught in some type of illusion, needing to see a certain type of truth, all right? I could be talking to a Taurus who is broken up. Maybe you just went through a recent breakup with someone. That's why distance is out here in the reverse, okay? So this person that you're at a distance from, Taurus, you could be feeling their energy heavy in your field, but you're just not speaking to them at this time, okay? Let's see, what's this Pluto retrograde with Libra? We have Taurus, there you are, coming out in the reverse. And then we have the 8th house coming out in the reverse. Intimacy, death, and legacy coming out in the reverse. Okay, Taurus, why are you in the reverse? Give me one more for this energy right here. Because Taurus, are you resisting a transformation? Okay, we have caution, and that just flew out in the reverse. Find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. So this is coming out in the reverse. So Taurus, I feel like there is a situation, right, that requires balance. All right. This could be something that is transpiring, okay, during the retrograde. All right. And you could be resisting something. Maybe you're resisting seeing something about your relationships, okay? Maybe you're realizing like where you need to value yourself more. Let's see, what's this 8th house in the reverse with Taurus? Okay, we have the North Node in the reverse. Direction, potential, and purpose. So somebody is ignoring their North Node. So I could be talking to someone who has a North Node in either Libra or Taurus, okay? And you're resisting the transformation that it would take for you to get to your North Node, okay? And then we have 6th house at the bottom of the deck. Health, work, and routines. And behind that, we have open up your heart in the reverse. And then we have Venus retrograde, challenges in love and money, followed by Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And there is fire sign again in the reverse, okay? So this Pluto retrograde, Taurus, could have caused and stirred up some problems in your relationships, okay? Also problems with your money as well. All right, and I just opened up again to confession. Someone has something to tell you. All right, what is this over here? Let's get into this. What is this safe haven in the reverse? Okay, so while we have yes in the reverse, luck is on your side. And here's Venus showing up again at the bottom. Give me one more. Okay, so we have let go. Make room for the new beginning to you. It is on its way. And then we have the 4th house showing up again. Home, family, and roots. Okay, let's jump into the tarot cards. And let's get to the bottom of this. Actually, you know, hold on. I want to get to, I want to use one more deck before we jump into the tarot. So I want to get some more information out here. Because Taurus too, right? I'm also getting, like, you could be needing to let go of some type of, like, pride, okay? It could be pride when it comes to your career and how you're seen in the public, right? Maybe there's something that you need to let go of in order to allow your new beginning to come towards you, okay? Because this right here may not necessarily be about a person. It almost feels like there's two different focuses in the reading. And I just saw 144 and 1441. So you could be seeing 144, 1441. The energy of temperance is significant, okay? All right, so give me, what's this distance right here? Okay, we have divine feminine. What is, clarify divine feminine. We have distracted, and that's coming out in the reverse. And I just saw 1515, so sidetrack, change, and delays. Okay, so I feel like divine feminine, right? Taurus. Okay, so I'm talking to a feminine energy. This is you not allowing all of the intense energy to distract you. Okay, so I feel like even if you feel someone in your energy, okay, this is you not being distracted by it. Okay, give me one more. What's distracted with divine feminine? Okay, we have withdrawn in the reverse, so single, lonely, and solitary. Okay, what's this caution reverse with water sign and puzzle? Okay, we have chasing, pursuit, toxicity, and resilience. So there could be a water sign that wants to chase you. This water sign could have withdrew their energy from you. Okay, we have shocking, turmoil, trouble, and unexpected. But that's out here with caution though, in the reverse. So someone could be chasing you. Someone could be like their energy. Actually, you know what? This could be energetic. And you know the Four of Swords is right here at the bottom of this deck with the Strength card. Like this could be energetic. Like somebody is energetically chasing you and you can feel their energy. Okay, we have shallow, hollow, empty, and boredom. And what else? And we have escaping, avoiding, blocking, and pushing away. So you're finding the clarity and you're coming into the truth about this person and this person's energy. Okay, maybe you're integrating and you're understanding something about this person. Okay, this lusting as divine masculine energy. We got lusting with divine masculine in the reverse. Forbidden, non-committal, and sexual energy. So you're learning something about this person and their energy. Okay, and you know something too with the 8th house in the reverse and Taurus in the reverse, right? Especially like in what I said earlier about someone not valuing you and someone not knowing your worth. It's like this person could have just been trying to use you for intimacy, or they could have been running from their own issues and their own problems, right? So it's like they felt like they were going to indulge with Taurus and bring Taurus down to their level, right? Back into the South Node, away from your purpose, away from your North Node. And I almost feel like you're not having it. I feel like there too could be like power struggles in a relationship that this person didn't even maybe realize what they were even doing. Okay, what's this over here though with let go, yes in the reverse, safe haven in the reverse. Okay, so we have emotional storm that's coming out in the reverse, and then we have perspective that's in the reverse. Better off, happiness, and clear headspace, and then we have peace in the reverse with spying, social network, information, and ways. Finality is reversed, and then foundation is right behind that too. What's this perspective with emotional storm? We have boundaries in the reverse. What's boundaries reverse? Rejection, abandoned, dismissed, or irrational fear. So Taurus, somebody rejected you. Somebody was playing with your boundaries, okay? I feel like you're trying to let go of this emotional storm, but maybe it's hard to come into like changing your perspective. Like this person could have been someone that you felt like was your person. Like you felt like this person was for you, but now something is blocking it. Something is obstructing this relationship. Okay. And then, wow, but we have distance in the reverse. So separation, space, and blockage. Behind that, we have one day in the reverse, conflict, and then loyalty. So someone could want to come towards you. Someone could want to end a distance that was caused by conflict. Okay. This person, though, could be very loyal, though, because we do have loyalty, trusting, and reliability, and believing. Give me one more. What's perspective reverse with emotional storm? Okay, two more came out. So we have hoping in the reverse, and then fantasy in the reverse. Give me one more. It's like we have possibilities in the reverse. Okay, free-spirited, adventure, and risk. And then here we have healing in the reverse and divine masculine in the reverse. So Taurus, maybe you don't want to take a risk with a divine masculine because you're realizing this person doesn't want to heal. Okay. Let's see. Let's jump right into the tarot. And then we have open to the hangman. You could be seeing 1122. All right, so what's going on for Taurus for this last week of May? So we have the 10 of Wands. I just saw the Empress at the bottom of the deck. We have the World with the 2 of Pentacles. So this is the energy of releasing burdens, ending a cycle, okay? You're releasing burdens and you're ending a cycle that like you could have been weighing your options, right? You could have been trying to see things from multiple different angles, and you're realizing that you really just have to drop something that's a burden, right? Like it's time for this cycle to close. What's the 10 of Wands? Okay, we have the Queen of Wands. Okay. What's the World? The Ace of Wands. And the 2 of Pentacles. We have the Strength card. Okay, so you're releasing burdens, okay? You are coming into this Queen of Wands energy, all right? You're confident, you're fiery, you're feisty, okay? That was the Page of Cups that just tried to flip out. So somebody may want to offer you something. Someone may be coming in to try to apologize with the Page of Cups, okay? With the 3 of Cups and the Empress, this could be you socializing, getting out with friends, enjoying yourself, okay? With the World and the Ace of Wands, I feel like there is an ending of a cycle and there is a new beginning coming towards you. This could be a creative spark, okay? This could also be communication as well, all right? Or this could be you just going after what it is that you are passionate about, right? And with the 2 of Pentacles and Strength, I feel like this is you enduring, right? All the things that you've been juggling, okay? All of the back and forth that could have been going on in your life, this is you having the strength to endure and move forward, okay? We have the Ace of Cups and then the 5 of Pentacles, all right? Someone could have left you out in the cold, or you could have abandoned yourself in a certain type of way, okay? Now you're pouring that cup of love back into you. But the Ace of Cups, that could be your crown chakra coming online, all right? What's this? Queen of Wands. We have the Knight of Swords. So somebody could want to be rushing in, okay? Somebody could honestly want to rush in, okay? What's this Knight of Wands? We have the Three of Swords. So someone wants to rush in after some type of like heartbreak, after a separation. We have the Nine of Swords. So there's anxiety here. There's fear. Somebody could be replaying something over and over again. Okay. Somebody could be like dreaming about you. Okay. Somebody could be haunted by the way they did you. Okay. With the Nine of Swords, the Three of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. What's this Ace of Wands with the World? Okay, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So you're working on yourself, okay? Eight of Pentacles is somebody who is very skilled, somebody who is a hard worker, okay? So there could be a new beginning when it comes to career, because I did mention that, right? So there definitely could be a new beginning when it comes to career. Here's the Empress again with the star. So Aquarius energy is significant, all right? But you are healing. Yeah, your faith, I feel like, is being restored, Taurus. Okay, what is this strength with the Two of Pentacles? We have the King of Swords. Okay, so Aquarius energy is significant. You could have been juggling a lot or juggling something when it comes to an air sign masculine. Okay, Aquarius and a Libra is significant. This masculine too, so there could be, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck with the Ace of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Knight of Cups, the Page of Pentacles. Wow, Taurus, I like this energy. Okay, so Taurus, I feel like towards the end of the month, hold on, give me 1 second. Okay, I had to reposition myself because the way I was sitting, my knees was starting to hurt. I'm a little old. But no, so with the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, with the Ace of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Knight of Cups, the Page of Pentacles. Okay, Taurus, so I feel like you're really grounded, right? I could be talking to a Taurus who is like really earthy. Maybe you are working on your spiritual practices, okay? With the Ace of Pentacles, this could be like an opportunity. This could be money, something financial coming in for you, abundance, okay? This could be somebody offering something to you as well, a new car, a new home. With the High Priestess, this is you, I feel like, unlocking your intuition, coming into your crown. But now with the Knight of Cups and the Page of Pentacles, so I feel like this could be both your energy, Taurus, and this could also be this masculine that is in your energy as well. Like maybe they are looking at you and they are seeing you as an opportunity, right? They're seeing you as a blessing. They're seeing you as this grounded Queen of Pentacles that you are, you know, somebody who is very nurturing and very caring. And they're over here wanting to open up to you, wanting to maybe offer something to you, okay? And then behind that, we have Judgment with the Five of Cups. I just saw 2938, so you could be seeing 1111. So this person could be undergoing some type of judgment, some type of awakening, okay? They could be grieving at this time too. All right, what is this King of Swords with strength? Okay, we have the Two of Swords. So there's some indecision around a masculine energy. You could be seeing 222 as well. What's this Two of Swords? We have the Moon. What's the Two of Swords with the Moon? Five of Cups. So there is some type of grief, and there's that Judgment again. Judgment, the Six of Cups, Two of Wands, Four of Wands, Nine of Cups. So there's definitely some grief around a masculine, okay? This masculine could be juggling too much. This masculine could be needing to endure and go through something in their own personal life, right? They could be carrying a lot of like grief and regret on their subconscious, okay? I almost feel like whatever this is, whoever this is, what they're going through, it feels like they're popping up in your energy, but it has nothing to actually do with you. Or maybe it could. Taurus, let me know in the comments. Okay, and wow, we have the Four of Wands. So there's a union here. There's a partnership here, okay? Someone could be sitting in like a lot of regret about a relationship, about a partnership. Okay, they're looking at you like you're this Queen of Pentacles, okay? They want to stand their ground with you. They want to come in and maybe offer you something and give to you equally, okay? We have the Six of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Sun, the Queen of Cups, and the Empress at the bottom of the deck. And like I'm starting, it's crazy because like I'm sitting here and like I'm starting to feel like almost like nauseous in a weird way. You could be seeing 323. So like maybe like this is how this person is feeling. Like they are feeling sick, but they want to like come into your energy. Like they want to say something to you. Like they could be carrying a lot of regret or a lot of burdens, okay, about a relationship and a connection with you, Taurus. And then we have the Star with the Eight of Wands, the Hangman, the Emperor at the bottom of the deck, okay? So this person could be trying to heal, maybe. They want to come in, they want to speak to you. Maybe they are shifting their perspective in a certain type of way, okay? So, I'm trying to see. I'm looking like, what do I want to do next? All right, so I'm going to end the reading with a psychic oracle. And you could be seeing 333. I just looked up and it was 333. Okay, so I'm going to get an oracle card to basically sum up the reading, see what spirit wants to leave us with. Okay, this is going to be an overall energy advice. That was the waiting game. So the Two of Wands. Okay. All right, Spirit. What do you want to leave Taurus with? Okay. Wow, we have the Six of Pentacles. Material and spiritual prosperity. At the bottom of the deck is Universe, the World. Card number 21. All right, so let's read material and spiritual prosperity, and that's like the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so this is on page 86, all right? So The number 6, and it's funny because I started the reading at 11:40 a.m. and I said that you could be seeing 411, and I said the number 6, like something balancing out, harmony. Okay. So the number 6 physical card represents a peaceful, tranquil time when problems seem to actually disappear. A sudden bonus, pay raise, or even a promotion could be in the offering. It could be expected or arrive out of the blue. This card may also signify a group that has worked and strived toward their success of a common goal. A time of prosperity, balance, and harmony in your physical and spiritual existence is showing you that the practice of giving and receiving will bring you true riches. Look into your life and see where you can spread spiritual and physical wealth. Is there a person or a favorite charity that you would welcome an act of kindness right now? Practice generosity, gratitude, and compassion so that you continue to prosper in all areas of your life. All right, Taurus. So that was your reading. Okay. Please let me know how this reading resonates in the comments. Okay, and I hope that this reading gave you clarity. Okay, so please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next reading. Bye.